The key to radio is you have to bleed. You got to crack that mic and be willing to bleed on tracks. I worked on a Jenny Jones show for 5 years, and my main job, I was the pit bull. I was the pit bull. They would throw me in the ring, and I would just go after whoever. You know, you're sitting at the crib, you're watching TV, and you're watching this woman who says she can't get a date because she looks too good, and you're thinking this broad is ugly as hell. Well, I'm your spokesman. I come out there, hey, psst, come here, what happened to your face? You're ugly, boom. And I wasn't like that. You know, I was a sensitive kid. But, you know, I got to be about 16, and man, them kids, you know, they just ride you and ride you and ride you. I'm playing ball one day, and Justin McDaniels, he had a brown stain on his tooth, and I was real fat back in the day. I was about 60 pounds bigger. I just started losing weight, and you know, I still had man boobs. So we playing ball, and he starts talking crap about my man boobs, you know. So I'm like, what's up with that poop tooth you got, dog? Looks like someone took a dump on your tooth, blah, blah, blah. Shut him up real quick, and it was right then. It was right then. I was like, that's all I have to do is just make somebody feel like crap so that they don't make me feel like crap? It was easy. And then I got good at it. Man, I had some crazy jobs. I used to work in factories, window cleaner, I wiped the poles at the strip club. You think you'd like to see breasts, but after the end of the 8-hour shift, you don't want to see any more breasts ever again till next day. It was a crazy step to go from like television to radio. I was used to clowning on the camera, you know, getting up, mugging the camera. But with the radio, all you have is your voice. To be a good DJ, you have to be willing to be honest, man. And you have to be willing to be vulnerable. You have to, or else they're not going to believe you, and they're not going to relate to you. That's the hardest thing I found is like, you know, where does my real life end and this radio life begin? Like, where's my privacy? And I don't have much of it. You'll know when I don't bang a chick right. You'll know when I think I have a venereal disease. You know when I don't have that venereal disease, because I come on and tell you that I don't have it, which I don't. I don't have any venereal diseases. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to hear everything. And I'm going to keep this much to myself. When I open my mouth and say something that might be controversial, trust me, I know what I'm doing. I might not even agree with what I'm saying. I just want to play devil's advocate. Or I might want to get you to think about something a different way. When Martin Luther King's wife died, I was like, yeah, and she was banging someone famous, like, big deal. Just because you married to somebody great, that doesn't make you great. That makes you married to somebody great. That pissed off a lot of people. I know it did. And I did it on purpose. Why? Because I can. How do I talk so much every day? I just do it. And you just have to say what's on your mind. And it's tough, man. It's tough because some days you feel like crap. Some days I'm like depressed and like going in there and trying to talk. Oh man, it's tough. But you just do it. Like, it's your job. What am I going to do? Go in there and shut up? Now when I get home, I don't want to say a fucking thing, man. And people are like, oh man, it's so easy, man. You got a 4-hour shift. It's nothing. All right, you try to be entertaining for 4 hours in a row. And then come back and tell me how fucking easy that is. Excuse me, how easy that is. Hey, I got an easy job, don't get me wrong. My job's easy. But it ain't that easy. The one thing I can't stand about my job is the music that we play. Every now and then there's a good song. But if there's a good song, trust me, we'll play it about 800 times until I hate it again. T-Pain. Hey, why don't we play another Lil Wayne song? One more Lil Wayne song, please. And I like Wayne. But for Christ's sakes, dude, I like one Wayne song a day, not 40. I'll tell you a pet peeve I have at work, because I work on a hip-hop station. Rappers don't like to show up on time for the most part. And then when they do show up, they have about 20 of their cousins with them that aren't good for anything except for maybe intimidating you or doing shout-outs in the background. Who in their right mind grows up like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to ride another guy's jock when I grow up. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not really going to be much for anything myself, so I'm going to go ride on someone else's coattails. And then I'm going to yell during interviews. We like to think we have free speech, and we do to a certain extent. But, you know, you could lose your job saying certain things. So you have free speech, this far. And then you have free speech and then you're broke. Sometimes you just have to know when to shut the hell up. Most of the time I can do it.